Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. मुकुल जिशान आप अपना कैमरा ऑन करिए.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Please switch on your camera.
Yes, sir.
We'll just wait for a few more seconds and then we will start. Okay, so we are doing the 2018 paper. Okay, and I think today we should be able to bring it to a conclusion or close to that. We'll continue revision like this. Okay, in the meantime, tell me, is there a special topic, right, in your syllabus that you are finding most difficult? So then we can do a one-day revision only for that topic. Something you find difficult to solve problems on. Like last time, somebody said that LCM and HCF word problems were difficult. And the truth was only one student said it. But when we did it in the class, we found that most students found it difficult to find whether I have to find LCM or I have to find HCF. Everybody could find it. There was no problem. But to find whether it's an HCF problem or LCM, there were some issues. I hope those are sorted out now. Sandhya and Shelly, please turn your videos. तो अभी कोई और ऐसा टॉपिक है जिसमें आप लोगों को प्रॉब्लम आ रही है तो यू नो डू लेट मी नो उसका फिर हम स्टैंड अलोन अलग से रिव्यू करेंगे ठीक है अदरवाइज वी विल डू मिक्स्ड क्वेश्चंस बिकॉज फाइनली आपके एग्जाम में मिक्स्ड क्वेश्चंस ही आने राइट संध्या अपना वीडियो ऑन रखिए बेटा हाँ ओके या वेरी गुड okay. So let's get moving with the 2018 questions. So the table below shows the salaries of 280 persons. We have to calculate the median salary. Okay. Now let's do it step by step for everything. Okay. Now, the first thing is what type of data distribution is this? It is a grouped data, right? So we have to use the concepts of group data. What do we have to check in group data? The very first thing that it should be sorted, which in group data in majority of the cases, okay, almost you could say 99.9% of times, it will be sorted. So we can see it is sorted, no issue there. What is the second thing we should check before starting to solve the problem in group data?
Cumulative frequency.
Sorry, can you say it again?
सर कमल्टेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी निकालनी है इसकी
हाँ वो निकालनी है लेकिन वो निकालने से पहले कुछ बहुत जरूरी चीज चेक करनी है एक मिनट रुकिए
that the class interval is same.
Sorry, there was somebody at the door. Okay. हाँ क्या चेक करना है सबसे पहले?
To check that the class interval is continuous.
Very
and
good.
the height of
Very
same.
good. सबसे पहले वो चेक करना है तो वो सेम है, राइट? तो वो अगर नहीं है तो वो हमें पहले फिक्स करनी है चीज. इन दिस क्वेश्चन लकीली दैट इज देयर. नाउ once we have checked two things, the sorting and the continuity, now we can start with solving the problem. Okay, so the first thing we have to do to solve the problem is find the cumulative frequency, right? Now, so the first one is 49, the next one will be 182, 184.
शेखर अपना म्यूट कर लीजिए. शेखर, म्यूट योरसेल्फ.
या शैली, सिमरन, वंश, आप कैमरा भी ऑन करिए बेटा, ठीक है? नाउ प्लस 63 इज 545, सॉरी 245, प्लस 15 is 260, plus 6 is 266, 270. Right? So the check we should do is 280 matches this 280, right? Now it means there is a very good likelihood that we have done this calculation correct. Okay, so good so far. So far, so good. Now, what is the next thing we have to do? What should we do
Sir,
next?
n by 2.
हाँ, सबसे पहले क्योंकि ग्रुप
Use the
डेटा है,
formula.
हमको कैपिटल n/2 यानी 280/2 निकालना है.
That is 140.
है ना? ग्रुप डेटा है तो हमको इस बात से फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि इवन ऑड वाली कहानी हमारी नहीं होती है इसमें, राइट? सो हम डायरेक्टली n/2 निकाल लेते हैं. नाउ व्हाट डू वी हैव टू डू?
सर, अब जिसकी क्वालिटेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी 140 से ज्यादा है वो वाली मीडियन क्लास है.
Very good. So we have to find the median class. The rule is it should be the smallest group जिसका फ्रीक्वेंसी इससे ज्यादा है. ओके, रिमेंबर ज्यादा होना चाहिए, इक्वल से काम नहीं चलेगा. ओके, इन दिस क्वेश्चन इट्स अ इजी क्वेश्चन, कोई भी इसमें बाउंड्री कंडीशन आ नहीं रहा है, बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन बनाया गया है, राइट? लेकिन अदरवाइज वी हैव टू बी केयरफुल कि 180 140 इज नॉट गुड इनफ, 140 से ज्यादा फ्रीक्वेंसी होनी चाहिए. तो हियर इट इज वेरी क्लियर, इट इज 182. okay, so our median class is this. Okay, so go ahead and write it. Okay, median class is 10 to 50. ठीक है, ये आप लिखिए जरूर क्योंकि इसके मार्क्स है, राइट? तो ये नहीं कि मन में सोच लिया, लिख दो इस चीज को. ओके, नाउ लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड. नाउ वी हैव टू अप्लाई द फॉर्मूला. फॉर्मूला क्या होता है मीडियन?
Median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus CF upon F into H.
Right? So before we put the values here, let's tabulate all the values. What is L?
10.
L is
Sir,
10.
lower limit of the median class.
N by 2 is equal to, we have done 140. Okay. What next?
140.
CF. What is CF?
So CF is a previous wali class.
49.
So 49.
Very good. Okay. Now we need F. What is F?
So 133.
130. Very good. And what is H?
5.
H is 5, upper limit minus lower limit. Okay. Now we can just substitute the values and solve it. 10 plus 140. Okay, so this is 91 by
स्टूडेंट्स वीडियो ऑन कर लीजिए अपना, ऑफ क्यों कर लेते हैं आप लोग बार बार? अरुण, मुकुल, शेखर, सिमरन, अर्पण, करण नागर, अपना कैमरा ऑन कीजिए। अरुण, कौशिक, आपने सुना नहीं अभी? कैमरा ऑन कीजिए अपना।
शेखर,
शेखर,
बेटा कैमरा ऑन करिए। अरुण एंड शेखर।
सर इसकी मीडियन 13.42 आ जाएगी।
हाँ, सो ये आया हमारा 10 प्लस this comes to be 3.42, so 13.42 and that's our answer. ठीक है, शेखर, अरुण, बेटा आप लोग नहीं है ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे, because I will remove you if you don't switch it on in the next 1 minute.
एंड अर्पण सर, अर्पण का भी कुछ नहीं पता है।
अर्पण, हाँ अर्पण तो अभी उसका साउंड ही नहीं कनेक्ट हुआ है, तो possibly he is stuck or something, I don't know, but so he is anyway not present. Shekhar and Arun looks like they have switched it on and gone off. So I'll remove them in a minute's time. Okay, so ठीक है ना, इजी क्वेश्चन है। कुछ चीजों का ध्यान रखना है कि जो इनिशियल चेक्स हैं उनको स्किप नहीं करना है हमें, कि सॉर्टेड है, कंटिन्यूअस है, क्योंकि वही ट्रिक्स होती हैं इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस में कभी कभी। एंड यूजुअली दीज आर large marks questions, like this question was for 3 marks. A small mistake and 3 marks are lost. Okay, so the other important thing is median class जरूर अलग से लिखिए, tabulate your data before putting it in the formula, write the formula, okay, don't directly put values, क्योंकि क्या होता है कि कई बार छोटी मोटी एरर हो जाती है कैलकुलेशन, लेकिन अगर आपने टेबुलेट किया है डेटा को, ये सब डेटा लिखा है, फॉर्मूला लिखा है, तो उनके मार्क्स कटे मिल ही जाएंगे, बस फाइनल कैलकुलेशन का कुछ छोटा सा लॉस होगा। ओके, सो डोंट ट्राई टू कट शॉर्ट द स्टेप्स एंड lose marks in such questions. Okay, so Shekhar, I am going to remove now. Okay, प्रियांशी आपका वीडियो ऑफ हो गया। Okay, let's move forward. A motorboat whose speed is 18 km per hour is still in still water takes 1 hour more to go up 24 km upstream than to return downstream to the same spot. Find the speed of the stream. ठीक है, तो इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस आप देख रहे हैं कि एक ही पेपर में कई बार आ गए हैं, राइट? These are very very common questions. Okay, so speed time type of questions we should know. So speed of the stream, let's take it to be x. Okay, so let the speed of the stream be x. Now, so speed of boat upstream is equal to 18 minus x, right? Speed of
Yes.
boat downstream
18 plus x.
18 plus x. So time 24 किलोमीटर जा रहे हैं, time upstream, time is equal to distance upon speed. Okay, so
24 by 18 minus 6.
6. Time downstream is equal to, okay, and we know the difference between these two is 1. Okay, so we get our equation 24 by 18 minus x minus 24 by 18 plus x is equal to 1. Okay, so now let's try and solve this. We can take 24 18 plus x right. 48 x is equal to 18 x square, right? It is equal to plus 40 minus, right? So how will we do it now? So what are the factors of this? We have an idea. Either you can actually write the number. What is the square of 18?
324.
3.24. Right? X. So this is a negative sign. This is a positive sign, right? So it means that the split will be plus minus split, right? And the bigger number has to be positive. So 50 into 2, for example, will not give this. 52 into 4 will give a 8 in the end, and 54 into 6 will give a 4 at the end. So 54 and 6 sounds like a good option, right? We can check it. 324, right? So 54 and 6 is the split. And the speed cannot be. Okay, so 6 kilometer per hour is our answer. Okay, got this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
A train travels. So see, actually, it's not that so many questions are speed and distance time questions, right? These questions are in, in a choice. Okay, so you will only do one in the exam, but for practice, we are doing all. Okay. A train travels at a certain average speed for a distance of 63 kilometer and then travels at a distance of 72 kilometer at an average speed of 6 kilometer per hour, more than its original speed. If it takes 3 hours to complete the total journey, what is the original speed? Let the original speed be x, right? It's done in exactly the same way. So, it has traveled 63 kilometers at that speed. So time at average speed. is equal to 63 by x. Time at higher speed is equal to
72 by x plus 6.
x plus 6. Okay, and the sum of these two is equal to 6, or is equal to 3. So 63 by x plus 72 by 6 is equal to 3. Okay, now this will form a quadratic equation that we have to solve. Okay, the obviously one thing that I did not say, but I looked at it, but you always have to see is that the units, all the units are in sync, right? If this would have been in minutes, we should have converted it into minutes, or if some distances were in seconds, some time was in seconds, etc. So all that had to be into one unit, whichever you want, right? किलोमीटर पर आवर है तो फिर किलोमीटर और आवर में ही डिस्टेंस और टाइम होना चाहिए, एंड सो राइट. वो चीज इसमें इजी क्वेश्चन है उस सेंस में, वो हमें नहीं करना पड़ा. Okay, now let's try and solve this. So we will get 63x plus 6 into 63, 72 is equal to 3. So 63 plus 72 minus x. So what is this? That is 45. One.
So factors are 126 and 9.
Okay. So we can divide it by 3. X square minus 39. Yeah, I am doing it a bit slow than compared to you, right? So that is 126. Yeah. Okay. So it's a negative number. So the factors should be plus minus, with the bigger factor being negative. And what are those? One has to be, a even number, and another an odd, right? So it is 1. What did you say? 42 and 3, right? 42 and 3, right?
Sir, it should be plus 3x.
Plus 3. So x is equal to minus 3 and 42. But x is a speed, which cannot be negative. So minus 3 is rejected, as speed cannot be. Answer 42 is the average speed. Okay, fine. The sum of 4 consecutive numbers in an AP is 32. And the ratio of the product of the first and the last term to the product of the middle two terms is 7:15. So how will we do this question? We have to find these numbers.
So we will let the terms be a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, and a plus 3d.
Why do we do that? Why don't we take the usual a plus b
So
plus?
because it will cancel out the d value and we will be left with one variable only, that is a, and we will be then find the value of a and put it in the d equation.
Right? So if we create a symmetric positive and negative values, on addition, the difference term will vanish and we will be able to directly calculate the first term. That will ease our life. Otherwise, we have to do complex simultaneous equations, which take more time, right? So we are going to take, okay, our a minus b, a plus b, okay, because these are even. So we have taken the middle two terms as this, but remember, what is the common difference now? The common difference is 2d.
2d.
Right? So the term before this becomes 3 and the term after this becomes a plus 3. So these are our four terms.
Sachin, mute yourself.
Yeah. Okay. These are the four terms. Anybody who didn't understand this step, why did we take this and how did we take this? If anybody has doubt, he can ask, because these questions otherwise become very difficult if you don't use this step.
So I didn't understand why you put these values.
Okay, so first thing you have to understand is, see, this is a special type of question, okay? In this type of question, there will be a sum of a certain number of terms will be given to you, right? Like the sum of 4 terms is 32, right?
Yes, sir.
So if I take the standard way, right? Standard way क्या है? A है a plus d, a plus 2d, and a plus 3d. हमारे पास ये 4 टर्म्स आएंगे. फिर हम इनको ऐड करेंगे तो 4a plus 6d आएगा. फिर हम कहेंगे 4a is plus 6d is equal to 32. Then we will make an equation for the ratios, right?
Yes, sir.
फिर we will have a linear equation, we will have a quadratic equation, and we will have to solve them simultaneously. It is doable, no problem. But if you do it this way, let's say it takes you 3 minutes to do the entire question or 2 minutes to do the entire question. It might take you 8 to 10 minutes to do the same question. Okay, so remember this, it is a pattern question. Okay, it is a special pattern. And for this pattern, this is the way to do it. And it comes from the fact that if I do not use this standard notation, but use a way in which adding everything up makes the difference term vanish, then I can get the first term in one shot without solving any simultaneous equation. And from the next step, we will calculate the second variable. So we will still have two equations, but they are not simultaneous. They can be solved separately. ठीक है? अब हम जब इवन होता है तो उसको किस तरह से करते हैं कि हम मिडिल टर्म्स लेते हैं a माइनस डी और a प्लस डी. ओके, आप इसको a माइनस डी बाई टू और a प्लस डी बाई टू भी ले सकते हो, बट द कैलकुलेशंस बिकम अ लिटिल मोर, you have a fraction to deal with. So I would still suggest take this, but remember, okay, you can even write here common difference is 2d and first term is a minus 3d. ओके, तो ये मिस्टेक कभी नहीं करनी चाहिए जो कभी कभी हो जाती है स्टूडेंट से. ये वाला फॉर्मूला यूज करते हैं, राइट? दिस इज अ पैटर्न सॉल्यूशन. इसको यूज किया, आखिरी में आंसर ए और डी की वैल्यू लिखा है, ए इज द फर्स्ट टर्म एंड डी इज द कॉमन डिफरेंस, वो गलती नहीं करनी है, ठीक है ना। फर्स्ट टर्म इज a माइनस 3d देखिए, और कॉमन डिफरेंस कितना है 2d है। और इसी तरह के क्वेश्चंस कभी कभी ऑड टर्म्स के लिए भी आते हैं, ठीक है ना। जब ऑड टर्म्स के लिए आएंगे तब हम कैसे लिखेंगे अपने टर्म्स, एक बार केवल बताइए मुझे, अगर ऑड टर्म्स का सम बताया गया है तो कैसे लिखेंगे? What will be our terms? मान लीजिए 5 है, 4 की जगह 5 टर्म्स का क्वेश्चन होता तो कैसे लिखते हैं? तब हम सेंट्रल टर्म को a लेते, इधर a माइनस डी आ गया, a प्लस डी आ गया, फिर a माइनस 2d आ गया, a प्लस 2d आ गया, ये हमारा AP बनता है। जिसका फर्स्ट टर्म होता a माइनस 2d और डिफरेंस कितना होता है इस केस में, d ही होता कॉमन डिफरेंस। अंडरस्टूड? तो ये एक पैटर्न क्वेश्चन है, ये आपको जरूर आना चाहिए। ये मतलब ऑब्वियसली एज यू कैन सी इट हैज अपीयर्ड इन बोर्ड नॉट जस्ट वंस, इट हैज अपीयर्ड मोर देन वन टाइम।
ये कान्हा शर्मा 8th A कौन है सर?
Somebody has joined later, I think. Kana, your video is also on. Unmute yourself, beta. Kana Sharma.
आई थिंक कान्हा तो कोई नहीं है।
And obviously there is no video also at this moment.
सर रिमूव कर दीजिए।
Okay. Okay, understood this part now, right? So these are our numbers. So we will add it up. What will we get when we add it up? We will get 4a. 4a is equal to 32 implies a is equal to 8. Okay, तो ये हमारे को a की बाद में आ गया. Now let's do the next part. The ratio of the product of the first and the last. So a minus 3b into a plus 3b is to the middle two terms. The middle two terms. A minus b to a plus 2 is 7 by 50. Right? Got it?
Yes, sir.
So now let's do that. What will that be? A square minus 9d square into 15 is equal to 7 into a square minus b square. Okay. So we have 15a square minus 7 square is equal to 135d square minus 7d square, right? That's correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now this is what? This is 128d square is equal to, this is 8 and
8
a square is into 8 into 8.
64.
64.
Huh. Right? So d square is equal to 8 into 8 into 8 by 128. Now this goes with this.
16 times.
So D is equal to 4. Sorry, D square is equal to 4.
D equals to plus minus 2.
D is equal to plus minus 2. Okay. Although with both the numbers will be the same, but their order will be different, right? So we will find our numbers. We will put the value for D is equal to plus 2. This is A minus 3D, which is 8 minus 3D, which is 2. This is 8 minus D, which is 6. And then we will get 10, we will get 4, right? For D is equal to minus 2, we will get 14, 10, 6, and 2. Okay, so this is our answer. Okay, so 2 AP series are possible. If you only find this one, for instance, you ignore the minus sign, you will lose some marks. Right? Understood? So order matters here. In some questions, order does not matter. Why does the order matter here? Let's say if the question was that there are 4 numbers, then it wouldn't have mattered. You would have said the 4 numbers are this. Why does the order matter in the answer here in this question?
Because there's an AP.
Yes, because they are 2 different APs, right? The initial term is different of both the APs. The difference is common difference is different for both the APs. So they are 2 different APs. They might have same numbers, but they are different APs. Okay, so both the answers are to be written to get full marks. ठीक है ना? तो बहुत अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स के भी ये छोटी छोटी गलती से 100 आने से रह जाते हैं कई बार, राइट? तो टेक केयर ऑफ दोस थिंग्स. Okay, just a second, because we are coming to the end. Let me quickly mark the attendance. Give me about 20-30 seconds. Yes. We have done this question, right? Before?
Yes, sir.
In an equilateral triangle, D is a point on side BC such that BD is equal to 1/3 of BC. Okay. Prove that 3AD square is equal to 7AB square. Okay. This is a straightforward question of which property?
Pythagoras theorem.
Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So let's try doing it. We might be cut out in between. It's a bit difficult sometimes to draw. So this base is BC, okay, and there is a point D here, okay, and BD is 1/3 of DC. Okay, we can drop this perpendicular here. Let's call it E. Okay. Now, you know, this is a right angle triangle. This side is a right angle triangle, and this small one is also a right angle triangle.
Yes.
Okay, and we have to just keep eliminating other sides till we stay at AD. We have to maintain AD and we have to maintain AB. Other sides we have to eliminate. Right?
Yes, sir.
So first thing that we should do is this is 1/3 BC, right? BE is equal to BC by 2. What is DE? Is
BC by 6.
Sir,
1/3 of BC, which is equal to 1/6 of BC.
1/6 of BC.
ठीक है ना? तो BE जो है वो BC by 2 है, BD is BC by 3, and this is BC by 6, right? So everything we have got in terms of BC. Now let's just write our equations. So what is the first Pythagoras equation we can write? We need AB, so we can say AB square is equal to AE square plus
BE square.
BE square, but just to save time, I will directly write BC by 2 whole square. Okay? So ये हमारी एक इक्वेशन हमें मिल गई. अब ये छोटे ट्राइंगल की लिख लेते हैं, because that will give us the term with AD. So here AD square is equal to AE square, which is the same term, so we can eliminate it, plus DE, which is BC by 6.
BC by 6.
Okay, right? So we can subtract the two things. We will get AB square just a second. AB square minus AD square is equal to, this AE gets eliminated and we are left with BC square, BC square 1 by 4 minus 1 by 30, right? Okay, now what is BC equal to?
AB, because it
BC.
is an equilateral triangle.
Okay, so in the reason we can say here AB is equal to BC as it is equilateral triangle. Okay. And this is 32 by 36. Okay, which is 8.
So 8 by 36.
Something. हाँ, okay. Yeah.
म्यूट योरसेल्फ बेटा, क्यों आप अपना माइक ऑन कर लेते हैं?
ठीक है, तो AB square is 1 minus 8 by 9, right? Is equal to,
Sir?
हाँ, कुछ गलती हुआ है ना?
Yes, sir. It should be instead of 32 by 36, 8 by 36.
Just 30.
9 minus 1 it will be.
Yes. So it is 32 by 36 into 4, right? The mistake here is, it should have been 36.
8 by 30.
It should have
8
been
by
8
36.
8 by 36, and which is
2 by 9.
2 by 9. It should have been 2 by 9. Now we get it. Okay, which is 7 by 9 AB square is equal to AE square, which is 7 AB square.
Sir, AD square.
AB is
Sir,
here,
instead
right?
of AE square.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. AD. Okay, AD. So we get 7 AB square is equal to 9 AD square. Okay. Fair enough. So we could complete this. Luckily, Zoom didn't cut it out today. So we are done with the time today. We are left with about 3-4 more questions in this paper. We'll continue and do something else. Any other topic you want me to do separately? Okay, so then we will continue to do assorted questions. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you then. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.